Namecheap review. So what is going on, guys? Welcome to my Namecheap video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Namecheap, what they actually offer. Pretty much in a nutshell, Namecheap is an all-in-one shop where you can buy domains, web hosting, and email hosting as well. So pretty much Namecheap is an all-in-one place where you can basically get everything you need to start an online business and your own website, or even like your own brand. So with that being said, let's get started with today's Namecheap video. Alrighty, so let me just move my face out of the way so we can actually see my screen. And yeah, as you can see, this is going to be Namecheap's official website. So you can buy domains, you can buy web hosting as well. You can basically, migrate your websites and all that type of stuff. You can check out some of their apps. Obviously, they have security, Huey's Guide, which we'll talk about throughout the video as well, which makes Namecheap quite unique compared to the competition. And yeah, so let's actually dive through all of this in a lot of detail and kind of go over, everything you need to know about Namecheap and what they actually offer and go through a thorough review. Now, before we actually start today's video, I actually want to talk about the promos and the coupon page right here. So Namecheap actually has their own dedicated promotion page where you can get a bunch of coupon codes and promos for Namecheap when it comes to like any promos for your domains, for web hosting, for email hosting, whatever it is that you want to get a coupon code or promo code for on the Namecheap website. You can actually get it through this page right here. So what I'm actually going to be doing for you is, instead of actually linking down below to their homepage, I want to link down below to their promo page where you can get yourself a bunch of discounts, coupon codes, and promos if you ever want to actually get anything from Namecheap, for an example, right? So I'll leave a link down below to this page. So as you can see, 84% off discount right here, manage WordPress from $1, this month's coupons, all that type of stuff. You can see there's a lot of different coupon codes right here that you can actually take advantage of, and this is going to update every single month. So depending on when you're watching this video, these promos and coupon codes are actually going to update and be different every single month. So if you want to actually check out the latest promos and coupon codes, click the top link down below in the video description and you'll be able to check out all the latest promo codes and coupon codes. All right, but let's get started with today's Namecheap review video. So the first thing I want to talk about is their domains. Okay, so obviously Namecheap is quite well known for their domains because they're one of the most popular domain registrars in the entire world. Okay, so let's go over here to domain registration. So what you can obviously do right here is put in your domain name that you want to buy. So for an example, I just put in the domain name testforvideo.com. Then once you add to cart, obviously you can buy the domain name if you want, but I want to actually show you like what actually is the process of like buying a domain name and what you actually get, because this video is all about giving you a review so you know what to actually expect when it comes to Namecheap and stuff and their services. Okay, so as you can see, you have the option to buy web hosting, positive SSL, private email, logo maker, VPN, easy WP. So if you want to buy web hosting, private email, you can do that as well right here for Namecheap. So the one thing that I really appreciate about Namecheap that most other domain registrars such as GoDaddy don't actually offer, because with GoDaddy they're really expensive first of all, but they don't even have a free Huey's Guide. Okay, Huey's Guide is essential if you want to buy domains, okay? And you get this completely for free forever with Namecheap. So what is Huey's Guide? Well, basically right here, it's pretty much privacy protection that hides your personal information in the public Huey's database. So pretty much in a nutshell, any Tom, Dick, and Harry on the internet can literally just copy your domain name, do like a Huey's search on your domain name, and pretty much see like your address, your phone number, pretty much all the information associated with your domain registrar account is going to be public to the whole world if you don't have Huey's Guide enabled. So with other services, you have to actually pay for this, which is really annoying. So the cool thing about, Namecheap right here is that you actually get this completely for free. So that's a big thing when it comes to buying domains nowadays. You need to make sure that you have this enabled. This is obviously completely for free. So yeah, I wanted to just quickly point that out as well. That's very important. So if we go over here to shared hosting right here, this is where you can buy the Namecheap hosting right here. So the hosting is quite cheap. So as you can see right here, you're paying $22, a year. So this is in Australian dollars. So I think this is going to be even cheaper. So if you're in the United States, for an example, so obviously the pricing right here is in Australian dollars. But obviously, as you can see right here, if you pay like yearly, you get it for 50% discount. So obviously, instead of paying $45, you pay only $22 in Australian dollars per month. So I think that's like, a lot less in US dollars. I think that's like, I don't know, $17, $18 in USD currency. And obviously if you pay monthly, it's a bit more expensive, but that's how it works. Now in regards to like, their web hosting service itself, is it the best in the world? There are better alternatives. In fact, if you are looking for the best web hosting service, not necessarily like the cheapest web hosting service out there, but if you're looking for the best like web hosting service, I would recommend a service called Bluehost. They give you a free domain as well. It is a little bit more pricey than Namecheap, but this is like, the best web hosting service I would strongly recommend. But yeah, in regards to like, buying domains, I would strongly recommend Namecheap in that regard because they give you free here with Guide and they're relatively cheap. But the same token, guys, if you're looking for the cheapest, domain registrar provider on the market, then I'll strongly recommend a service called NameSilo. Now, NameSilo is actually a little bit more cheaper than Namecheap. The thing about Namecheap is that they actually give you free here with Guide. They have a nice, easy to use cPanel, and it's just very, very clean and very, very easy to use. That's what makes Namecheap so attractive. And the fact that their pricing isn't actually too expensive compared to like other providers like GoDaddy, for an example. But at the same token, if you're looking for the cheapest place to buy domains, then you can check out NameSilo as well. As you can see right here, I have a coupon code that's actually exclusive called IM35, where you can basically buy a domain name for $8. Same with Namecheap's hosting right here. Their hosting is pretty cheap, very, very cheap compared to the competition. And especially if you buy yearly as well, you get like 50% off. So it's very, very cheap. They're not the best web hosting provider on the market, obviously. In my opinion, Bluehost would be the best. But at the same token, if you want to get, a cheap, shared hosting plan with Namecheap, you can definitely go ahead and do that. They're actually pretty decent as well. As you can see right here, they have a lot of different features and stuff. You have access to cPanel with Namecheap shared hosting as well, and you can build like a WordPress site with their hosting as well and host that on the internet. So that's very, very convenient for you as well if you want to do that as well. So there's also different options out there. I think Namecheap, when it comes to their shared hosting, is not where they excel at. Where Namecheap really excels and really prospers is their domain registrar service. So you can basically buy domains and stuff. It's very, very a clean layout compared to all the other domain registrars, and they're pretty cheap as well compared to like GoDaddy and all the other ones as well. So you can definitely buy domains here as well, and obviously click the top link down below in the video description to even get some really, really massive discounts as well for yourself. Now, the last thing I want to talk about in today's Namecheap review video is their private email hosting. So you actually get 2 months for free with any private email or business email plan right here. So obviously, if we go to 1 year, it's about $14.60 in Australian dollars, I believe. I'm not sure if that's in Australian dollars or not. I think it is. So yeah, it's going to vary on your own currency. So the price is going to be converted into your own currency, depending on where you live throughout the world. But obviously, you get free trial for 2 months for any of these plans right here. 2 months, 1 year, 1 year as well. So there's a lot of different features as well. Obviously, you get different email storage, file storage, and all that type of stuff right here as well, depending on what plan you actually get. As you can see, they have a number of features, and they have an FAQ section as well regarding their private email service as well. So yeah, that's a quick review of what Namecheap is all about. Obviously, it's really up to you where you want to buy your domains from, your web hosting from, and your private email hosting from as well. So in my personal recommendation, when it comes to buying domains, I personally use Namecheap to buy all my domains. When it comes to web hosting, I use a service called Bluehost to basically do my web hosting. And when it comes to private email hosting, I use Namecheap right here to basically host my emails as well. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do. So again, I'll leave a link down below to the promo page where you can see all the latest discounts and promos and coupons for Namecheap as well. So I'll leave a link down below at the top of the video description for you. I'll leave a link down below to NameSilo as well if you want to check out NameSilo. They're also pretty good, but Namecheap is the best domain registrar in my opinion compared to all the rest. And I'll leave a link down below to Bluehost if you want to get web hosting as well, which is what I'll recommend for your web hosting service. If you want something a bit more cheaper, then I would recommend Namecheap's shared hosting plan right here, which is also pretty good as well in regards to their web hosting. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thanks for watching today's video. Again, all links will be down below, and yeah, peace.